Hey folks, welcome back to Shadow Point, where last time we completed the astrolabe door, where our friend Lorna McCabe had become resigned to her fate and had begun researching the strange temporal anomaly, allowing our character, Alex Burkett, to meet her at different points in her timeline. She said she would have to wait 5 years for us to rescue her and hoped that we could help her escape from Ilyria, the strange fantasy realm where she appears to be trapped since she was 12 years old and was lost here on Shadow Point Observatory. So the next thing to do, it looks like, is to locate the fragment and the radio thing that's going to allow us to enter the Mattock. There are more doors here that we do not yet have names or paths for, or puzzle tracking for. Let's head back into the observatory and see if we can find the next location, the Mattock. I imagine a door is going to open for us here. So we've been in the staff room. There's the Huntress. We've been in the dark room. That was the astrolabe. I don't remember if the door to the gondola was open before. Should we head out and take a look? Doesn't seem like there's much here. All right, let's head back inside. I would think that the telescope room would open, but so far it hasn't. And I have no way to interact with it. There is a bit of there's a staircase out there that curves up and around. I can't open this door, unfortunately. We can kind of see through it a little bit in the cracks, but we can't get in there yet. Okay, so where are we trying to... Oh, wait, the Mattock, it's right here. Okay. All right. So we've got 8 star puzzles and 1 moon puzzle. Let's head in through the fragment portal and find out what this one's going to be about.
The lounge opened to the crunch and hiss of machinery, the creak of ropes, the stench of oil and smoke. I hear her voice. A trust was broken and cannot be undone.
The trust was broken. Interesting. All right, so let's get into the Mattock. Pathway back is still open for now. Okay, so presumably we have some sort of new mechanic here. Let's take a look. So, our lantern here has this jade hook with what looks like an interaction icon there. We also have this, this pink crystal, which is pointing this, flow of electricity around the door. I wonder if that acts as a lock. So if I remove this... Oh, I can pick it up. Okay, so this is a portable lantern I can bring with me, and when we shine it on these crystals, they emit these pathways. In this case, it acts as a lock on the door. Let's move through and into the next area. Okay. So, hard hats, mining equipment, mining cart. Looks like we probably just need to put the shadow here in the right location. So we need to place this just so. There we go. Okay, so that's the new mechanic. What do we got here? We got this ball. We've seen this. Now, this is interesting. We've seen this ball in a number of levels. Happy Holidays. It's like I'm not sure what the slot on the top is for. Is that for, putting in coins, or... Yeah, if I shake it, it's like there's coins inside. Not sure what that is. But we can see that if we... It looks like there's a plinth here where we could place something. I think we need to raise that up and then place the ball on it, right? So the ball goes here. Like that. And then we use this to power it on and raise it up. Very cool. So I'm using the lantern to power the line, which raises the plinth and completes the puzzle. All right, another door has opened up. Let's proceed. So, looks like that opens that door, and then there's nothing else in here. So I think we're going to need to put something here to shine that way, because, well, this I'm not sure about. I'm not sure yet what we're going to put here. There's Finlay in there. We definitely need to put something there. Oh, perhaps we need to put the... Yeah. Okay, I get it. So we can't shine the light on the pink crystal from here if we're holding it. So we need to place the lantern here so that it shines on the pink crystal and opens the door for us. Got it. All right, so you go here. And then we point you like that. There we go. Okay. So now the door is open. Excellent. And we can go and retrieve that over here. We can get it back.
Alex? Oh, no way. Alex? Is that you?
It is me. You have anything else to say? Okay. We're not sure how long it's been since we arrived here. I don't actually need to grab that, I don't think, because I can just get it out of... Yeah, I can just get it out of my backpack here. Alright, let's take a look around. Let's see. Seems like...
What happened? It's nearly winter. August was months ago. Did I miss it? Was I supposed to do something? Be somewhere?
We were supposed to meet her on the day our timelines overlap. So present for me is August of 2008, right? She was waiting for that day, hoping that we'd come and rescue her, but we have no control over this. We don't really know how to save her, and she's upset, understandably. All right, so if I pull out my lantern here, let's see, what can we... We can get that one solved. Okay, there's one down. I'm sorry, Lorna, I don't have the control. There's a number of those pink crystals up there, so it looks like shining our light on them will, like, lower or raise some of these things. Kind of an interesting area here in the mines. Let's proceed.
I've been busy, as you can plainly see. Recognize this place? Up on the cliffs. It's where we met. Sorry, I had to get rid of the tree.
I don't think we've had our first meeting with her yet. Because the first meeting was like a day or two after she got lost. It's when she was still 12. When we met her in the Crown, she referred to it being our second meeting, but we haven't had the first yet. Which is kind of an interesting, like, effect of dealing with temporal anomalies.
I needed a backup plan. And there's power in these rocks. They're the answer. They must be.
So she's trying to save herself now since we didn't come. I don't blame her. Let's see what happens when we power on this crystal. So this thing starts chopping up the log and gets us part of something here. Part of a puzzle? Ah, part of a shadow puzzle. So we'll have to construct our own shadow puzzle if we find all the pieces. Let's see what else we can do here.
The stars are changing. It's like the whole cosmos is aging, like we're connected. You remember the telescope, don't you? Of course. Like it was yesterday.
It was yesterday for me. That's the thing. I can't control when I come visit you, Lorna. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I think this is like a laser puzzle or a connection puzzle. So we're gonna hit this crystal, and then we need that lantern to hit that crystal, and that lantern to hit something else. I'm not quite sure what. Let's see. So I don't know if we have the shape for whatever goes there. Right now we have the ball, but I don't see a good way to get that fan shape right now. You look like a hanging lantern from somewhere. That's a moon puzzle. Do I have a hook on the top of my lantern? I do. So like if this was here, it could fill in that, but we need something to point to it first. So can I... If we aim this over there, and then hit the crystal, Then it shines over there. But we can't... We need it to, like... So, like, I need to hold it kind of here. Which would... So we need you to power you. Alright, let's see about that. Maybe we can get this moon puzzle. So you're gonna go in this direction, I think. And then we hold the lantern here. And power you on. And then... We need to move a little bit this way. Hold on. Come on. It's very close. There we go. There's the moon puzzle completed. Very nice. Okay. So if we power that, we can see the... It doesn't do anything. I'm not sure about this one either. I think... I'm wondering if I can place this over here in a way where it shines over there well enough. No, that doesn't seem to work. Okay, we'll come back to you. So how do I solve this one? All right, I guess we have to wait until we find a piece for this. I don't really have the piece that I need, but eventually you're going to need to be pointing that way. All right, we'll come back to that one. Let's see, what else can we do? We can go in here and check out this mine area.
I used to think the constellations were charts guiding me home. But now they're fading, like everything else.
So her story continues.
I won't be condemned for one mistake.
We still don't know really how she got here. I mean, I guess, so the students were on the tour of Shadow Point and she somehow stumbled through something. What are we doing here? What do I have available? I have the lantern. I can put that there. And then... So we need it, we do need it raised up. So if we shine the light, then the crystals lower the plinth, but we need a light to... So we need to shine it so that it only goes on... So that it goes on the location we want, but not the crystals, right? So if we... Okay, if we place the orb here, and then shine the light just so, I think we solved this one. Like that. Do I shine it on just one? What about just that one and that one? Is not enough. How do I do this so that it covers the statue? So why is it... Oh, it depends on where I'm standing. Can I get it? Yeah, see, it's not quite right. So maybe there's some way I can cover these up, because like I basically need it to be right around here. If I move it down, then it doesn't cast the shadow correctly. Kind of has to be like here. But we have to find a way to avoid... Is there something I can do with these, or like I need a way to block them or cover them? Or not have them interact. There may be a mechanic we don't know about yet. We'll come back to this one. Let's see what else we can do. Alright, what do? You probably get me another puzzle piece, right? Okay, that lowers that down. If I let go of it, it starts to come back up. So can I... Let me hold you there and grab this. Okay. So that's in my thing now. And it looks like it wants me to put something there, but I don't know what that would be. Like way up there? What does that do for me? Let's hit some of these other crystals, I think. Let's just try. Let's see what happens. So I'll grab this and we'll shine it on that. That doesn't do anything. Maybe this has to be on that? Does that do anything? Like if I lower this down and then quickly pop this on the plinth like this. and it goes up. It's facing the wrong way. I don't think that works. So let me retrieve it. Can I place it somehow differently? Like if we place it like this, now it's going to point at that pink crystal. Is that enough to do anything? No. Okay. Is there somewhere else we could shine it? Maybe we could shine it at Lorna? Does that do anything? Like if I... Hold on. I need to come over and do it from like this side. I need to do it from like here. That should bring it down. And then if we face it like this way and plop it down. That's not quite right either. All right, I'm not sure what that placement thing is about. Up there on that. I'm not sure what that's for. We did get our second puzzle piece, so we can definitely come over here and work on this. Let's go ahead and place the puzzle pieces that we have. Okay, and now we can put this on the plinth. No? I guess that's for the lantern then? Yeah, okay. And then we come here and hold the ball. Like so. Okay, there's that one solved. What else are we doing here? This is kind of interesting. There's some part of a something up there. I'm not sure about that. It's a very small... Okay, it looks like we want part of the edge of this saw blade to form a shadow on there. Let's pull this down. Or up. I don't know how far we want it. Huh, what is this doing? What is this changing? It's not changing anything as far as I can tell. I do see that there... Maybe it won't move unless I'm also shining the light on it. So, like, if I power it and then grab this, now it'll move. Okay. I'm, like, moving my left hand here. This is pretty gnarly. Because I have to keep shining the lantern at it. I know the camera movements are probably giving you guys... migraines here. I'm not sure exactly where that needs to go, but it feels like... Oh, this hangs here. Okay. And then we can see? Oh, that raises up as well. Hold on. Okay, so we're not quite where I need to be yet. I need to bring this down more. Something like that. And then we hang this. It's still kind of below it. Yeah, it's still not really working correctly. So can I continue to lower this further? That's like as low as it will go. Oh, and then I can lift the green one without lifting the pink one. Right? So we can get it like there-ish. You kind of got to line it up. Let's see. Got it. Okay, that one's cool. A little challenging to do, but kind of a cool concept. Let's see. Finlay's up there. So we've done... We can see here we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 puzzles left. We got the moon. So there's 2 puzzles left. There's the one in the cave over there that I don't know how to do. And then there's this one. Like, where am I going to get that shape? What do I have access to? Oh, it's this piece. Oh, okay, I do have it. All right, so then we need to turn this on. How do I... Yeah, we can turn this on here, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to turn this on. That gives us the power there. And now we have the lamp here. And now I can take my two pieces. So you and you. Look at how it makes... Look at how... This is the default hold, right? So I have to turn this way and then rotate. Like, I have to twist over in my chair to do this because it won't let me hold it a different way. Oh, I guess it will. Never mind. Usually it doesn't. So there's a U. And there's the ball. Come on now. There we go. Okay, there's that one done. So there's only the one left, the one in here that I couldn't figure out before. We're gonna have to take another look at this. Can I... Yeah, I think I do see how to do this. So we're gonna cover the light with other pieces, I think. So the ball goes here, and the lantern, I think, just goes here. And then I come over here, and I block the light on the crystals with these two pieces. Right, so I go like that, and like that. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's all the puzzles here in the Mattock solved. Lorna has disappeared, and the doorway here should be open now. Yes, the elevator. Oh.
So this is me. Guess I'm older than you. August came and went, and I'm still here. You failed, right? I'm trapped. I was young. I should never have asked you to stay, much less save me. I'll solve this. I'll get the Ilyria to the palace and build a new gateway. My own. I've got time, if nothing else. I need to work. You should go. It's not your fault. I'll be fine.
Ilyria, she's calling it. The magical mineral, I guess? I understand her emotions. She's very... Like, I understand why she's upset. We had no control, but even so, she was pitting a lot of hopes on us being able to rescue her, to save her. And it's only been a couple of months for her. Well, she's been here for 12 years, so that was a long time to begin with, but it's only been a couple of months since she realized we weren't coming to rescue her in August of 2008, so she's very... She probably was furious at us at first, then realized that wasn't fair, but still can't quite control those emotions, so she's doing her best. I gotta give her credit. Like, just hanging in there and surviving for 12 years on your own with nobody but a bird for a companion would drive most people completely insane. So she's doing well. I'd like to help her. Obviously, I'd very much like to help her, but I don't know how. Let's take this elevator ride, shall we? So we're back here. We've completed the crown, the huntress, the astrolabe, and now the Mattock. We can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 more slabs unaccounted for as of this moment. We'll have to see what happens. Now, did anything change here? I mean, there's the telescope. Yeah, nothing else seems to have been added or changed that I can notice. Like, I don't see the mine, right? We still haven't seen that little boat, so we don't know about that yet. But the rest of this seems unchanged. All right, let's grab the orb here. And let's see. Okay, so we're working on this one. All right, there's the Mattock completed. I didn't drop that. It just disappeared. Back to Shadow Point we go.
July 24th. I made inquiries about this Alex Burkett. No missing reports, no public records, except one. An infant from Fort Lochmire. And Lorna speaks of a date, August 20th, 2008. That's 12 years away.
Oh. Okay, so it seems I've been misunderstanding something. If Alex is an infant in 1996, he was not one of Lorna's classmates. He was a newborn. And now, in 2008, he's 12. So she has been talking to a 12-year-old. So the first time we met, she must have assumed we were a student from like another group that was visiting Shadow Point at the same time, or we were there with our parents or something. Before she understood everything that was happening, all she knew is this other 12-year-old kid showed up in Ilyria, and maybe he can help her somehow. And then just now when we spoke to her, she was 24 and change. We're still this like Alex Burkett is 12 right now. He was an infant at the time that Lorna disappeared. Then he found the journal, I think, Edgar Mansfield's journal. And at the age of 12, he races off to try and solve the mystery and rescue the girl in the journal that he's read so much about. He takes the trip up to Shadow Point Observatory. That explains why the cops were saying things like your parents are worried out of their minds. He wasn't an adult. He was an adolescent. He was 12. Okay, that actually makes a whole bunch more sense. It also changes the tenor of Lorna's interactions with him, because now she's a 24-year-old adult looking at the 12-year-old she asked to rescue her and realizing he's only a kid. Like, what can he do? I've been here for 12 years. I've studied this place. I know things about it. He's just skipping around in time, uncertain of what's happening. Like, it makes it a little bit harsher, actually, the things she said to him. I feel like she should have had an earlier realization. Like, by the time she's 16 or 17, she should have realized, like, wait a minute, he's 12. He's always 12. For him, it's been a couple of days. How is he supposed to figure this out? I've been here for 12. I've been here since I was 12, and I've been here multiple years and I haven't figured it out. So pinning all my hopes on him, I'm going to have to save myself. Like, I get the progression of reaching that conclusion, but she did seem a little harsh on him. Anyway, looks like we have some new places to visit. The Pendulum, the Anchor, that's going to be the ship. The Eyeglass, that's new. And then this last door is still blank. I also don't know what happens when we pull all of these levers, but I suspect that's going to unlock this and let us turn the projector on, and something will happen up on the ceiling, I guess. Not entirely sure. Anyway, let's head back in and look for the next portal. Let's find out where we're going now. We've been in the staff room and the dark room, so I'm guessing, yes, there we go. All right. Now we have access to the telescope room. Okay. Neat. Okay, so like the rest of Shadow Point, it's a little bit busted down.
The equatorial room induced the uncanniest sense of vertigo, that I might fall upwards through the open dome and vanish into the sky.
I can see that. I can see a little bit of a sense of vertigo there. It is a big telescope. Can I look into it, is the question. No, there's nothing to see. So we've got what looks like a tape recorder. What do we got going on over here? A notepad with some not ineligible, illegible scribble texture on it. We can head out here and kind of check this out a little bit. This is very reminiscent of the path we took in Ilyria at the telescope building that belonged to Lorna. This is the upper gallery. Then we got a staff-only area over here.
I'd spend whole evenings above the planetarium examining the rooftop fragment. Then each night, dream of the mountain crumbling, drifting to the valley floor like silt beneath the sea.
Nice view of the moon. Okay, so here we have the eyeglass. So we have options now. We can go to the eyeglass or the one downstairs, which I didn't check out that well. There's no jump button, so I can't get up on here. There's the dome. Presumably this electric room could open at some point. So I think for now we'll go back and check out the upper gallery, and then we'll head down. Is there anything of value here? There's a fragment over here. Okay, there's
the upper gantry, the whole world seemed one giant stride away. One step, you're back at the station. Another to Fort Lochmire. Here to anywhere in an instant.
Okay, here's the anchor. So we have 3 fragments available. I think we'll start down below. We'll do them in order, I think, from bottom to top. That makes sense to me. The game does open up a little bit here, allowing you to challenge whichever you want. And given the fact that we're kind of hopping back and forth in time, they must have designed it so that it doesn't matter which order you do it in. But there is obviously a, like, standard order, I guess I'd call it, where you go from the first one you see, then the second one, then the third one. So we'll start here with the pendulum. 7 star puzzles, 2 moon puzzles.
The fragment opened to the acrid scent of embers and the grind of metal on stone. A terrible, destructive force lies beyond. Lorna, what have you done?
All right, so we're entering the part of the timeline where Lorna is trying to rescue herself by using the Ilyriite, or whatever she called it.
Displacement was the key, leaving an object falling correctly, then returning from the right surface.
Displacement was the key. Okay. I do see that we've got 2 portals here. This seems to head to maybe the roof above this area? Yeah, because you can see that tree and the thing there. Oh, this puts me on the roof, upside down. Oh, fascinating. So now gravity's reversed.
Realigned gravity. Or perhaps it was merely reset.
So now I'm up here. Okay. So I think we want that thing hanging from this, right? It's hanging upside down, so I need to bring it with me. Yes, I need to bring it with me. Okay, let me go back. We'll take this. We'll move it up to the top. Now we go through. We take it again and rehang it so that it's different. Oh, that's interesting. It resets its gravity. So I might need to bring it through. Hold on. If I take it here and walk it through the portal with me, yeah, I think it just changed. So now if I hang it, now it hangs the right way. Okay. And now we can lift it up. And now its gravity is reversed, so we can go back through the portal and move it to the other location. Right? So now I can take it off of here and hang it from here, and it'll hang up to the ceiling. Nice. Very cool. Very interesting mechanic. Okay, I can never quite tell how long these videos are from Inside VR, so I'm going to call that an episode. I'm going to say, you know, we completed the mine area, and now we've come to the gravity area. I forget the names of them. I should try to remember that. But we've got an interesting new mechanic to work with next time, and we know that we have 3 new areas to play with in future episodes before unlocking the final one. We can see the emotional journey that Lorna is on, stuck in this place by herself, having given up hope that the 12-year-old Alex Burkett can rescue her. We also don't know, she hasn't talked to us about meeting Edgar Mansfield, but she must have at some point, unless he was like creepy spying on her and not reassuring her, I'm an adult, I'm here to try to help you. That doesn't seem likely. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you are enjoying this very interesting game. The puzzles started out a little bit on the easy side, but the story was good, and now the puzzles are getting kind of interesting. So as they introduce new mechanics, things are getting kind of complicated and requiring some thought. I really appreciate that. I like that. Hope you do too, and hope to see you in the next one. Until then, take care.